Hello, welcome to another edition of the ESSSuper Investment Performance Update. The month of January saw the worst start to a calendar year since 2009. It was a month defined by volatility and caution which spooked investors. There are a number of factors including the US Federal Reserve's rate hiking cycle, the handling by Chinese authorities of an economic slowdown and plunging oil prices which influenced markets. As you can see in the chart, oil has dropped a long way from its peak. During January, it had fallen close to 30% from December at one stage. There were, however, few fundamental changes to the underlying global economic picture. The US economic recovery continues to appear resilient. China, although slowing and facing a number of challenges, continues to show signs of strong growth. And Europe is continuing to improve. The chart shows annual growth in output from the Euro area, up 1.9% for the third quarter of 2015 and moving closer to historical levels. This is also supported by the unemployment rate in Europe, which has fallen significantly from 11.4% to 10.4% during the past 12 months, or the equivalent of adding around 1.5 million jobs. The US and European share markets fell as much as 9% and 12% respectively before recovering significant ground at the end of the month on the back of a recovery in the oil price and positive news from the European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan. The US share market lost 5.1% and Europe was down 6.8%. In China, the Shanghai Exchange lost 22%. Not surprisingly, perceived safe haven assets in government bonds rallied strongly. For the month of January, the Australian share market lost 5.5%, continuing what has been a tough year, with 7 negative months out of the last 12. Given the size of the fall in share markets, it is unsurprising that the majority of the ESSSuper investment options lost money during January. However, exposures to property, infrastructure, corporate and government debt and cash provided some offset to share market falls. As shown, the default growth option lost 2.1% for the month, while the more defensive options were close to flat. Market volatility of that experienced in January is expected to occur from time to time. ESSSuper seeks to diversify across a number of dimensions so as to ensure no one market's performance dominates the returns of the portfolios over time. Our philosophy is to invest with a long-term horizon in mind, and accordingly, while mindful, we do look through shorter-term market movements. The long-term performance of the ESSSuper investment options continue to perform in line with our expectations. The 5-year performance numbers remain at or above long-term expected returns for each of the investment options. It is important to remember that superannuation is a long-term investment, and we caution against switching money in and out of investment options as market timing can have a significant adverse impact on investment outcomes. ESSSuper will continue to manage the fund's investments to deliver optimal retirement outcomes for our members. We look forward to presenting to you all again soon. Thank you.